welcome to ACW Alliance Championship Wrestling. Legion, the following contest scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From the pits of hell, weighing in at 335 pounds, Leviathan! Leviathan, the former OVW World Heavyweight Champion. And no doubt about it, in my mind, Leviathan wants to prove why he wants a shot at the ACW Next Generation Championship. Well, that's a testament to this man. He had his debut match one time. This is a number one contendership match for the ACW Next Gen Championship. No doubt about it, Leviathan. This man looks like a monster, a demonic monster who needs professional help. You think? Leviathan has already been through so much in his career. Uh-oh. Here comes LA Knight. Formerly known as Eli Drake. My goodness. And his opponent from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, LA Knight. LA Knight competed in FSW over the years, the former long runner of the FSW World Heavyweight Championship. Well, for LA Knight tonight, this is going to be a big-time match, but quite frankly, I do not like this man's chances when competing tonight. You know that about it in my mind. LA Knight, a triumphant opportunity for the Next Gen Championship. This is a number one contendership match for Damien Shadow's ACW Next Gen Championship for next month's show. And no doubt about it, in my mind, ACW Divide and Conquer in June is going to be a big-time show. Yeah, no doubt about it. LA Knight, the toughest individual. Leviathan, the demonic monster from the fiery pit of hell, already going to give it his all tonight. Here we go. Shoulder tackle right now as Leviathan already taking it straight to LA Knight and nearly going. Yeah, no doubt about it. Doink the Clown is in the building tonight after being beaten down by Kofi Kingston. We were told that coming up in our third matchup, Doink the Clown will go on one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. And this time, Xavier Woods will be at ringside to ensure that there's going to be a winner tonight and a clean fight. You know that about it. Zoe Starks is also here, and she is irate for what Stephanie McMahon did to her, costing her the opportunity to be the ACW the ACW Women's World Champion, no less. No doubt about it. We know that coming up, we're being told that at next month's Divide and Conquer, Zoe Starks will get her rematch from the Aces Championship, but this time, the matchup itself will be contested inside a Rage in a Cage as well, to ensure there's going to be a clean winner and no outside interference this time. And oh my God, Leviathan with a powerbomb on the outside on the concrete. And they're heading towards the ramp area. Has this man have no shame against a man like LA Knight? I don't even know at this point. And both men are in the center of the ramp area. And LA Knight turns it around. Griffin a 6 count. Both men need to get back in the ring, or they're going to get double counted out here, and they can kiss the opportunity at the Next Gen title goodbye. Griffin at 7. Clothesline. Referee at 8. Leviathan running back to the ring. And LA Knight breaks the referee's count, and this match is still going on. And Leviathan taking LA Knight down again, going for an early cover. Is this it? 2? No. Leviathan, the insane psyche, would have loved to hurt a 10 count and win the matchup right here. Yeah, now you want to show up to the fans. You know, the Leviathan doesn't give a dang about these fans. All he cares about is winning tonight. Leviathan already decimating LA Knight any way he can here to get a shot at the Next Generation Championship. Cameron Grimes, the former forerunner of the Next Gen Championship, we're being told is already assigned to the HWF roster. And there's a spear by Leviathan, who goes for the cover. Is this it? 2. And Leviathan is going to meet Damien Shadows coming up next month. Well, what a win for Leviathan due to dominating fashion. Here is your winner, Leviathan. Leviathan victorious, taking out LA Knight, and what a win for this man. But stick around here, folks. We're not even through yet, because coming up next, we already know that things have already intensified enough as we see a new signee to the ACW roster as he takes on Reggie. Well, we have no idea who the new signee is. Stick around and find out up next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to defeat Rocky.
And we are back live here, and here comes Reggie, taking on the debut of a new superstar, already officially signed over to ACW. We're going to find out who it is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 180 pounds, Reggie! Well, the high-flying cruiserweight made his debut and was an impactful one. I'll give him that. But right now, though, this is gonna be a big-time match. Who is the new signee coming to ACW? Let's check this out right here and right now. What the? Who's that? I don't know. Let's find out. And his opponent, from making his ACW ring debut from Bullworth Academy, weighing in at 207 pounds. Jimmy Hopkins! Oh my God, it's Jimmy Hopkins from Bullworth Academy. Ring announcer put it best, Jimmy Hopkins weighing in at 207 pounds. Former boxing world champion in his own rights, winning over $1 million in his own ways. And as I said, though, the rich kids didn't even give this young man his money's worth until he eventually got the lighthouse for himself. And no doubt about it, Jimmy Hopkins, the most toughest son of a gun you'll ever want to meet. 207 pounds is Jimmy Hopkins. And one of the toughest son of a guns you'll ever want to face in that ring. Yet though, folks, this is a year and a half in the making. And no doubt about it in my mind, knowing that Jimmy Hopkins is officially signed over to ACW. Yeah, former boxing glove superstar who has ever competed in a boxing match with the rich kids and has already won it all. You know that about it, Hopkins already focused. He's tough, all right. 207 pounds versus 180 pounds. This is truly a David versus Goliath story here between two of the cruiserweights. Well, Hopkins nails a running elbow right in the gut of Reggie, mulletly right in that young man's heart. You know about it, after that dominating fashion by Leviathan early goings, taking out LA Knight. And one elbow drop by Hopkins, taking Reggie down. Well, right now, Hopkins stomps the hands, continues to dominate Reggie. And no doubt about it in my mind here, folks, this has become an amazing matchup thus far here in the ACW Arena, live from Phoenix, Arizona. Yet, though, the home state of one of the greatest members of the Behan clan's history, Dakota Behan, and of course, Nanarella and Carleen the Dominator. No doubt about it. Cole's mom has got to be loving this from the HWF tour bus, seeing this matchup happen tonight. Yet though, folks, we know that things are going to be intensifying tomorrow night on HWF, as it will take place in the Rockford Metro Center in Rockford, Illinois, and that's going to be a big-time show, I'll tell you that much. You know that about it. Where all championships are going to be on the line here, and wait a minute, Hopkins, with a reverse version of the Coquina clutch. That submission hold locked in, and Reggie, the roll over, referee there to make the count, and gets a 1 count, says our senior official. Yeah, good thing it's not Tony Mama Luke. I already know that joke's getting old, folks, and right now, though, Hopkins takes him down with a big kick. And Reggie looked like he's coming back here near the Goins and only gets a 2 count. Well, that's already becoming thus far an amazing matchup as Hopkins has got Reggie in his sights while Reggie continues the battle back here. Yet though Reggie, the former 24/7 champion, is already giving it his all here. And whoa! Reggie right now just watching Hopkins right to the corner, no less. And there's a scoop slam by Reggie. What could he be thinking here? I don't know. Reggie from the second rope. Springboard crossbody connecting on Hopkins. And now Hopkins, Jimmy with a dang darn gutbuster. And there's another elbow drop there by Hopkins. And Jimmy all fired up. Gonna do whatever it takes to win tonight. I mean, Bullworth Academy has its triumphant history. It's got its unique form of football players, greasers, including some of the smartest kids in the place. No doubt about it. That running famouser from behind did the damage. Could that be it right there? No. I thought that would have been it. And again, Reggie gets a 1 count, says our senior official. Well, he's gonna try again, it looks like. Another running famouser from behind. But Hopkins looks to be getting tired out here, trying to get back on his feet. And right now, though, Hopkins nailed the right hand, but Reggie, in the meantime, though, saw it coming. And what a takedown by Reggie. Reggie with a cover. Could he take out the new debut coming young man right here? No. Yet, though, folks, coming up later on, our main event, Jon Moxley in the building, set to go up against with ACW's newest superstar and signee, Grado, in a number one contendership match for Drew McIntyre's ACW World Heavyweight Championship. Well, that's an opportunity for Moxley or Grado to get a shot at the World Heavyweight title. Knowing we've been told from the floor that Drew McIntyre taking the night off after everything he's been through in his one-on-one match last Sunday night with Sheamus. That was truly a triumphant dream match that nobody will ever forget. Yeah, it was a night that nobody ever forgot about. And Hopkins nailing that armbar on the outside, taking Reggie down. Yet though Hopkins has never been in an environment like ACW before, he's been in boxing matches one too many times throughout his life. He's won more money. Yet though, no doubt about it, in my mind, whoa, what's Hopkins thinking? I don't know, he's fired up now. He's letting Reggie come back on the outside. Hurricanrana by Reggie, taking Hopkins right off his feet. And Jimmy right now, again, with that sleeper hold, but this time on the outside on Reggie. Reggie's fading. He's fading. He looks to be fading. He's getting tired out here. And a 3 count, and Reggie escaping it, and our cameraman just caught in the angle. Reggie busted wide open at the hands of Jimmy Hopkins. Ref at a 4 count here, and Hopkins just decimating Reggie nearly going to this match. This has truly become an amazing matchup thus far. Ref at a 5 count. And Hopkins this time breaks the referee's count. And oh! They're right near the steps. And what the? Looks like our steel steps having a bit of technical difficulty, folks. We want to apologize about that. We won't have any problems from here on out. And if someone can please get those steps out of there and fix it, please. Ref in a 3 count again. I think I knew better. Hopkins has got Reggie in that submission hold. And we see Reggie. Looks like he escaped it once again. Ref at 4. And there's a knockdown. And uh-oh. Ref at 5. And sending Hopkins right into those steel steps. Looks like our pyro's going crazy here in ACW. No doubt about it. Looks like a technical difficulty here, folks. We want to promise you that will never happen again from here on out. And there's a drop kick by Reggie coming back in this fight. Reggie, springboard into a bulldog, taking Hopkins down. Jimmy in trouble. Oh, Jimmy with a counter. Uh-oh, look out. Backbreaker on Reggie. Thank goodness this fight is continuing on back in the ring. There's always been problems when you're in a matchup like this. But this has a triumphant history. Drop kick to the leg. Nobody home there. But a stomp in the arm. Standing shooting star by Reggie. That one's got to be it. But right now, though, it's not through yet with Hopkins. What's he thinking? I don't know. Catching Hopkins with the right hand now. He's got him into an armbar. And a dangerous area to be in when you're in this tight field of a match. Oh, wait a minute. He stomped on his face. Into a drop kick to the face. And oh my! Hopkins has been busted wide open. Jimmy Hopkins. Busted wide open up the hands of Reggie. Looks like Reggie returned the favor. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Ain't no doubt about it. And there's a DDT. The DDT. DDT on Hopkins. Yeah, but Reggie's showboating. Not a smart move there. And Hopkins coming back in this fight. He's got him up. He's got him up. And Reggie counters that one. Back and forth we go. Hopkins using the ropes as leverage. And right now, though, this has already become an amazing night thus far here in ACW. And things have really intensified tonight. Yet, though, they're fighting amongst each other out on the floor again. And this is truly an spectacular matchup. Reggie jumping over the top rope again. This has truly become a David versus Goliath story here. The big right hand on Hopkins. And what's Reggie thinking now? I don't know. And Reggie feeling confident as he goes up top. And that steel steps is still stuck to the corner and on the apron. And what a maneuver! Shades of Molly Holly with the Molly go round. Cover. No, and Hopkins kicked out. Yet though, folks, Reggie now planning for something here. He's sizing him up now, looking for the opening. Cannonball, but nobody home, and there was no water in the pool. Big boot from Hopkins. Yet though, Jimmy Hopkins coming back here with those clotheslines. Another clothesline. And there's a knockdown. And Hopkins all fired up, and he's got Reggie now in his sights. Looking for the end right here. He's got him up on his shoulders. Into a reverse version of the TKO. The hook of the leg. Could he do it? And Hopkins wins his debut match. Senior official called for the bell, and this one's over. What an amazing matchup. Here's your winner, Jimmy Hopkins. Well, Jimmy Hopkins victorious. He's already tasted blood before, and he's not afraid to bleed again. But stick around here, folks. We're not through yet. Coming up next, Kofi Kingston from TNW taking on Doink the Clown. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.